Got what back to another video, and today we reacting to about to we call it the video. Okay, this our day and that we call it stop it because we getting me.
Shit, man, take y'all ass on. Well, what the fuck? Get your bitch ass back, boy.
Oh! Please, guys, did not watch it. You had a nightmare, I tell you. Bro, it's that chain right there. That did not count as that.
Download the Dom.
It don't count because no way I could I did that day without it coming. I want to know because well they got me a whip. Okay, please do not watch the video at night time. That please don't. I told you for that video about that gay clown. Cause I got a clown coming through now with clown fans. 90
Welcome to our tasty mess.
Please do not watch it at night time. Watch it at daylight because. Is that not good? Oh, why do we? I thought we all in a pack. I didn't find it. Oh. Because you'll never get me. Not try, bro. Not try. Oh, my clown. I got, okay. Clown dog each.
Showing pictures that match.
Clown. YouTube. Okay, I feel sorry, guys. I had a nightmare tonight, bro. But I had to do it for long. Halloween coming up. I just have to walk a brookie gun. It had to be a brookie marker. Okay, let's watch the affiliate one.
Did I scare ya? Got him. No, I probably didn't scare you. I'm not even that scary. But you know who is scary? Pennywise the Clown. You guys know that new movie, It 2. Well, I did happen to see that movie. Very, very scary indeed. Oh my god, it was intense. I don't know if you guys know, but a while back I made a bunch of videos about Pennywise the Clown. Very scary stuff. And that is what we're going to be doing again today, guys. We're going to be looking at a bunch of crazy clown clips. Clown clips. Why does that sound weird? I don't know. If you guys... And what is the clown gonna get from doing that? If the clown catches you, like... what is the point? I don't... Put it in the biking? Show me some moves, man. He actually did. Okay. Well, watch out. Don't hit the freaking car. Okay. What's gonna happen? There's gonna be a clown behind that car. Oh, yo! No way! I mean, come on, dude. They're on... Oh, there's a balloon over there. Oh, God.
We go the creepy one ever. We would never fit into pitch. Into that just flying in there.
There was literally a balloon on the ceiling. So last night, or the clown video and story. No, on Halloween. Are you kidding me? Yo. No.
He went in the back.
Where's he going? Is he going to the door? No. I have to lock it. Oh my god.
Oh, Daddy.
Okay, it could be just a prank. I don't know, dude. Yo. Okay, hold up, guys. I gotta go. So, yeah. That was the worst thing ever. The clown literally went up to my front door. I'm so glad I locked it up.
What's up, YouTube? And Cray gang. It's your boy Las Spray, the building man, coming at you with another lady video as always.
Yeah!
Today I'm gonna do something crazy. You feel me? Now, let me have a little personal talk with you guys, a little mature conversation with you guys, alright? So I need all you guys to, be mature. Like, just be mature with me, right, guys? Like, don't be kidding. You feel me? I need you guys to be mature, Cray gang, alright? Look.
Oh, the stuff Walt Disney doesn't want you to know about. I was watching this very well done video called A 37-year-old man entered Epcot with a shotgun in his hand, demanding to see his ex-girlfriend who was working at the park. Security guards intervened, but were quickly overwhelmed when he fired 4 blasts and took 2 of them as hostages over at the restroom near the Journey into Imagination Pavilion. Surrounded by the police, he let the hostages go and came out of the restroom with a shotgun to his chest. After some words were exchanged with the deputies, he took his own life with a single blast to his head. I have no doubt he was planning to commit a murder-suicide with his ex-girlfriend. February 14, 1999, a 65-year-old part-time custodian was cleaning the Fantasyland Skyway Station platform when the ride was accidentally turned on by employees who were unaware of his presence. In an attempt to save himself, he grabbed onto a passing gondola. Sadly, he lost his grip and fell 40 feet to his death. The ride was permanently closed down on November 10th, 1999. The ride was permanently were unaware of his presence. In an attempt to save himself, he grabbed onto a passing gondola. Sadly, he lost his grip and fell 40 feet to his death. The ride was permanently closed down on November 10th, 1999. August 22nd, 1980, an 11-year-old boy from New York City went swimming into the River Country Water Park over by the campground. He would contract the deadly infection of brain-eating amoeba, which entered his nose and attacked his nervous system. Once the infection enters your system, you only have 2 to 15 days left before it becomes fatal.
I guess.
In 1996, Walt Disney built a suburban community called Celebration. However, the road that leads into the community has become a death trap. Drivers who miss a stop sign and fail to turn left on a dark road to Celebration Boulevard can easily end up in the deep waters. September 28, 1998, 3 Massachusetts tourists went missing. 9 months later, scuba divers found all 3 bodies, including their SUV vehicle, inside the deadly pond. November 8, 1998, 18-year-old Sarah Ann Gusher of Maitland, Florida, was killed when her car left the road and smashed right into the pond. Authorities have pulled nearly a half a dozen vehicles from the small lake. To prevent future accidents, Walt Disney has built a large wall and flashing warning lights to keep the drivers out of the dangerous Celebration Pond.
If I fall down if I fall, please, I need. I like the bird to come up because. Oh, my dad cut my light on. This is what I want. Cause not now, don't watch it at night. The bar channel. So I cut my light on for that. No cap. Wait, okay. Today I'm gonna be watching. Oh my god, bro. Oh, please play for me. This is the real kid. I'm like, oh, I get control. How will it come out actually? Oh!
This story took place about 5 months ago. I live in a house sort of out in the country. There's not a lot of people that live in my neighborhood, and the houses are spaced apart a little bit. I like it because I'm into wildlife, and I have a decent-sized woods on my property. One night, at about 10 p.m., I was stepping out into my deck to get something, and I heard some noises coming from just inside the woods. I see deer a lot, but these noises sounded like something bigger. Still, I assumed it was probably just a deer, but I thought that it might be a bear. I stepped out farther onto my deck and looked out to the entrance of the woods that was about 50 feet away. It was dark out, and I only had a little light from my deck, so I couldn't really see anything. The noises pretty much stopped, and after about 2 or 3 minutes, I went back inside. The next day, I walked out into my backyard and into the woods to see the area where I had heard the noises the night before. I got a little ways into the woods when I saw a clown mask on the ground. It was one of the more creepy-looking clown masks that I have seen. Candy to hand out to people who came. All in all, just 6 people showed up in total, and I ended up eating more of the candy myself than I gave out. I turned off the lights to the house at 9 p.m.
Wait, I did have nightmare.
A lot of you guys
Don't
wanted a
tell
part
me
2 to
I
the
did
clown
have nightmare
stories, so I
tonight.
figured
I
with
did
what
have to walk
I was giving before,
Hey, I did have to. See, this is creepy and wonder, but I'm not gonna react to you if somebody help, baby.
What's going on, Gear Squad? It's me, CJ States, swabbing back up in the cup with another video for y'all. You know what I'm saying, man? I know y'all hear that back there. The food back there cooking, mom down here cooking. So if y'all see somebody walk by in the background, that's who that is. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here with another subscriber's request. I'm back with Mr. Nightmare. 6 of the worst deaths at Disneyland and Disney World. I don't really care for Disneyland and Disney World. I'm more Six Flags, Knott's Berry Farm person. You feel what I'm saying? Disneyland is stupid expensive and it's weak. Like for little kids, $60 get on a teacup. I'm smooth, but yeah, we're gonna hop straight into this video without further ado. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all about to give me the 300, man. We grown, we the new wave, and I bet y'all won't regret it when y'all click that subscribe button, man. Also, like and comment your favorite parts down below. But without further ado, we're gonna hop straight into this thing. Let's get it.
it's known as the happiest place on earth, where families can go to have fun, feel safe, and forget the problems and stresses of the real world. Disneyland and Disney World. However, despite the general public's awareness, there is a very long list of accidents, many of them fatal, that have occurred at the Disney parks. These are 6 instances of tragic accidents that have happened at Disney parks. Number 1. In 1996, Mickey's Starland was renovated and reopened with a new cartoonish look and the brand new name Mickey's Toontown Fair. This is the smallest of the 7 lands in the Magic Kingdom and is basically an area designed for the younger kids visiting the park and is the best area for meeting characters. Of all the attractions in Toontown, Roger Rabbit's cartoon spin is the most popular, but also the site of one of the most gruesome.
But I'm here to make my statement. I'm coming clean.
I gotta go outside. Dad, come on, I gotta go outside.
Gruesome accidents in Disneyland's history.
I'm not the perfect husband, but I'm 100%. So today I'm gonna try to fix everything. Hey, what's up? Debbie's the woman that cheated on Floyd. The fact that Debbie called Flo and messed up everything, that's not the way I want to talk to Flo.
Site of one of the most gruesome accidents in Disneyland's history. 4-year-old Brendan Zucker, who was seated in the far right side of one of the taxis, fell out of the car while it was in motion and got caught underneath the car behind it against the tracks.
A 4-year-old got caught on the seat.
Changing this policy.
Instead of the ambulance.
While Zucker did survive that incident, he never fully recovered and died at the age of 13 in early 2009.
EMT when they get there.
Number 2. In 2003, Marcelo Torres, aged 22, was waiting online along with countless other thrill seekers for one of Disney's most recognized attractions, Thunder Mountain, not imagining that he would be riding the train to his death. Marcelo was seated in the front car of the train, right behind the fake locomotive. The ride was climbing through a tunnel when the locomotive lost the assembly that carries the rear wheels, causing the car to strike a tunnel roof.
Wendy? What's up with the had no money?
The first passenger car then ran under the airborne locomotive, killing Torres. The impacts crushed his chest and head, causing a very graphic death, and a traumatic and painful memory that the passengers behind the car of the train are likely to never forget.
These is bad. Like, how is Disneyland
Number 3.
open? These ain't even the first stories that I heard about Disney.
Tom Sawyer's Island is an artificial island in the Magic Kingdom surrounded by the rivers of America. Disney refers to the single artificial river as the Rivers of America because the waterway that surrounds Tom Sawyer Island is meant to represent several important rivers in American history. The island references Mark Twain characters with various structures and caves. The only way to get on and off the island is by a small wooden raft. In June of 1973, when 2 kids missed the last raft of the night off the island, things took a hellish turn for the worst. 18-year-old Bogdan Delarat and his 10-year-old brother were on Tom Sawyer's Island, and they didn't have intentions of leaving with the group on the raft. Staying overnight on Tom Sawyer's Island seems like a thrilling idea, at least only for a few hours, as staying on the island alone soon proved to be boring. So the 2 brothers decided to swim across the river without alerting anyone to their presence. A serious flaw in their plan was not considered until tragedy struck. The younger brother did not know how to swim, so his older brother attempted to carry him on his back while swimming to the shore. He made it only halfway across the river before giving out and falling below the surface.
You didn't know how to swim. Y'all wasn't even supposed to be over there by yourself.
The younger brother was saved by a ride operator, but Bogdan drowned and his body was not found until the next day.
Yeah. And they decided to swim across and one of the brothers couldn't swim. That's not Disney's fault. That's their fault.
Number 4. Disneyland's monorail is the quickest and best form of in-park transit, and having debuted in 1959, it's been around a long time. In fact, it actually opened just 4 years after the park's opening. Just 7 years after the monorail's opening, however, in 1966, a terrible, easily avoidable accident took the life of a high school student on his graduation night. The high school student was a 19-year-old senior named Thomas Guy Cleveland. Thomas was trying to sneak into the park by climbing onto the monorail tracks. 2 security guards spotted Thomas trying to climb up the tracks, and despite their constant warning yells telling him to get off and that there was a monorail coming, he either ignored or didn't hear them. He was subsequently struck and killed by a passing monorail.
So they decided to climb up on the trail track and got ran over. Somebody who not even
Number 5. The sailing ship Columbia attraction at Disneyland is a full-scale replica of a ship built in...
Oh man, we gonna have to. What if we need no copyright?
Red Aviva. To wander freely around the massive replica as it sails around the scenic rivers of America.
Well, it copyright claim. I'm so sorry, got copyright.
To be one of the more calming and relaxing attractions at the park, which makes this accident just that much more tragic. This accident also marked the first time a visitor died at Disneyland without any personal faults. The accident had nothing whatsoever to do with the guest and everything to do with those of the park. There was a rope fastened to a metal cleat on the hull of the ship when it was docked. As it turned out, the cleat was not strong enough to actually hold the ship's forward momentum. It was only strong enough to hold the ship in place while people got on and off. The problem was that the staff member responsible for docking the ship was never given the proper training for operating the boat. As the rope pulled against the cleat with the boat in motion, it tore loose and flew straight to the line of people waiting to get on the boat. The cleat struck 3 people, an employee and 2 visitors, killing Lon Fee Dawson and severely disfiguring his wife. Number 6. America Sings was an attraction at Disneyland that opened in 1974 and closed in 1988. It featured a showbiz pizza-type cast of audio-animatronic animals that sang songs from various periods in America's history. It was similar to the Carousel of Progress in that the whole seating area is part of one big carousel, and when the carousel spins, it moves the audience to different sections of the show with different animatronic characters. In 1974, the first year of operation for the show/ride, an employee was killed while working the attraction. Deborah Stone, who was only 18 years old, was a hostess at the time, and her job was to greet each guest who entered the attraction. She had just recently started working at Disneyland in order to help pay for her college tuition. After ushering a new group of people into the ride, she got too close to the theater wall as it began to move. The moving walls started to crush Deborah against the stationary section of the stage. Everybody in the carousel could hear the gut-wrenching screams, and some could even hear the sickening sounds of bones cracking. But by the time the ride was stopped and help arrived, Deborah had already been crushed to death. The scene was one of the most graphic Disney had ever seen to date.
That's something right there. That was the last one. Yeah,
These are only a few selections from a long list of incidents that prove that even the so-called
Mickey Mouse looks scary. Minnie looks scary. I don't know what that is, but those were some pretty crazy deaths. I've never heard of any of those. That was the last one. Yeah,
These are only a few selections from a long list of incidents that prove that even the so-called
Mickey Mouse looks scary. Hashtag Drip Squad all day, man. But if y'all have any reaction requests, y'all know to comment them down below or hit my.
Don't worry, I'm just in my feelings. It's not a bad thing, babe. It's nice to have someone that understands me, babe. Cause we're the real thing, babe. I really love the fact.
Hey, you dig what I'm saying? It's me, CJ. So I'll be back up in the cut with another video. You feel what I'm saying? And man, I haven't been uploading for y'all, bruh. But y'all know I'm back on my grind and everything. So y'all gonna get uploads every single day. I promise you that. But y'all already know what I need y'all to do for me. Because we on the road to 1K, you feel me? So I need y'all to comment down below any requests y'all want.
The guy to win the football, he's not. I'll be on the farm like him up. I got 50 games done. Why not went from one way at a time to Peru? He ate the. Bye-bye! Peach. What, format? I hope we guys have a good day. I hope you guys have a good day.
You got to get it. We got to hit.
Ring the alarm, cause you know it's born. Yeah, you know it's born. Brody be bringing the thunder like he came equipped with a storm. All of that talking, no, it ain't gon' ride, boy, this ain't a cam. No, you ain't ready, I think you should really go back to the lab. Cause you gon' lose whoever you choose, fam, I'm gon' put up a beat. Whether he passing or running.